after his phenomenal performance at the Chess Olympiad, where Gukesh raced to 2-7-2-5 and became India number 2, world number 24, the world was looking forward to his next event, and it has already arrived. Gukesh is right now in Turkey and is playing at the Turkish Super League. It is one of the biggest leagues in the world of chess. And in the first round, he faced an opponent from Iran. His name is Aryan Gholami. And Gukesh was playing with the white pieces here, opens the game with 1e4. Aryan responds with the Caro-Kann, d4, d5. And now Gukesh plays knight to c3, the classical variation. Takes, knight takes. And what used to be like the main move here, bishop f5, has slowly become less popular, I think. And knight f6 is taking over as the main move in the position. Black has been having good results with this. Gukesh takes, e takes. So earlier people used to think that, you have this sort of mangled structure and white has a majority on the queen side because black has only 3 pawns here, and black has no majority on the king side because his pawns are doubled like this here. So how is this any good? You can argue that when you play the Ruy Lopez here and the same structure arises, let's say after d4 takes knight d4, something like this, when such a structure arises, by the way, c5 is a strong move, but just for the sake of argument, black has the bishop pair here. But in this position, he does not even have the bishop pair. But what black has in return is free-flowing development. If you see, the bishop is coming out, this bishop is coming out easily, knight joins in, castles, rook e8, and so on. So Gukesh first plays c3, bishop d6, bishop d3, castles, and plays his queen to c2. This position itself has reached 2,500 times. So it's a well-known position. You are attacking this pawn on h7. Rook e8 check came, knight came to e2. And now black played the move h5. Just removing the pawn from the attack of the bishop and the queen. Gukesh now castled. And here the main move, 535 games have continued h4. So you can see how popular this line is. Aryan played queen c7, which is played in 75 games. Gukesh went h3, bishop to e6. And now he played the move c4, which is slightly provocative because in the opening, instead of finishing your development, you are pushing your pawns. But okay, knight a6, a3. Gukesh now has space. He has stopped the knight from coming to b4. Queen d7. At some point, maybe Aryan wants to sacrifice here. Let's say you play b4, then bishop takes h3, gh3, queen h3 already starts looking quite dangerous here. So f4 was a nice move by Gukesh, and if you now were to take and play queen h3, then rook f2 is a nice move which protects everything and white is winning. Aryan played f5, and here Gukesh had a nice idea. He played the move b4 here, but there's something else he can do. Try to pause the video and think, what can white play here? It's not like a winning move or something, but a nice move and will expand your understanding of chess. So the move that I was looking for is g4. And you might think, oh my god, this just weakens the position a bit too much. I agree, it does. But after, let's say, take, black cannot play f takes because of f5 trapping the bishop. And if you can't do that, then already I'm threatening gf5 trapping the bishop. So you don't have too many options and let's say, for example, queen e7, I can play g takes f5. Yes, my king is a bit exposed, but it's not easy to attack it. Also, I can always go king g2, knight g3, keep it safe. The rook can swing over to h1. b4. And now black chopped off the pawn on b4. And this is not a good move This is not a good idea, but I think Aryan got very tempted by takes, take and take. So here you might say it's not enough compensation because it's 2 pawns for a piece, but his next move proves his point. It was b5, and he's telling Gukesh that no matter what you do, I am getting the c4 square for my bishop. With my rook here and the pin here, I think you will be in trouble. What did Gukesh do in such a position as white to play? So here there are two good moves, and the best move is d5. Kudos if you found this, because if you take cd5, then after cb5, white is totally winning. No problems there. The best move after this is b takes c4, and you take bishop d5 and queen d3, and you reach this position, which I feel that is very smooth for Gukesh. I mean, it's much better than the game continuation. Gukesh went for take, and then d5. It's also playable. You can't do a move like queen f3 because of bishop c4, rook e1, and now boom. This is the better move, because you might want to do queen e6 to put pressure here, or you might want to do queen e7 to put pressure here. But after bishop a3 in this case, or in the case of queen e6 d5, somehow you're not able to really win material. So d5, so the winning idea I just forgot to tell is bishop e2, rook e2 and queen d4, winning the rook here with a check. d5, queen d5, and now Gukesh could have exchanged here and played this endgame, but he decided to keep the queens on the board because he thought he can swing his queen over the bishop here and launch an attack. a5, bishop b2, b4, black's pawns look menacing, queen g3, but now he has some nasty threats like knight e6 and queen g7 mate. f6, take on e6. Here Gukesh could have kept the position with king h2, then preparing rook f e1, other rook to d1, but he went takes, rook takes, and now rook f d1, queen b7, rook d2 was played here, and maybe a4. The game is already getting very exciting, but instead he played check, which allowed Gukesh to improve the position of his bishop, which is much more closer to the king. a4, rook d1. So now it's a battle between whether Gukesh can checkmate the black king or the black pawn start running down the board. Rook e7, stopping rook d7, queen f3, attacking the rook here, and the pawn double attack, rook e8. He took here on h5, and if queen f4, white wins with rook d8. It's just a very powerful move. So queen c8 played, and now rook d4 by Gukesh, very nice move. b3, he took the pawn, b2, rook b4, queen c1, and now king h2. Very, very classy move, just moving the king away, and nothing's queening yet because I can take it. So he played queen c2. Now came rook b7. bd4 was also strong overall, and white is winning, but he went rook b7. His point is, if you take, I'll take on e8 with a win. So he played queen d1, takes, check, rook f7, queen b3, and the b2 pawn is lost because after bd4 there's no way to protect it, and Gukesh defends here. Bishop f8, rook g2, queen g2, king g2, and here after king f7 he brought his bishop back. And the nice thing for Gukesh is that this pawn here is the right colored pawn because he has the bishop of the same color, and so here Aryan Gholami resigned the game and Gukesh won his first game after the Olympiad, and he's moving strong. Maybe he got a 1 elo point or something from here, 2-7, 2-5. He will continue on his journey upwards. We will keep you updated with the Turkish league and how Gukesh is doing. But for now, I hope you liked the game. Once again, a very fighting game from Gukesh. And I hope he keeps moving up the ladder. For now, this is Sagar Shah signing off. Bye bye.